What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Your boy, the Dread Man, is back, and I have not done a boxing prediction video in a while, but here goes nothing. So, we are 6 days away from the super fight between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, I know what you guys are thinking because I'm thinking the exact same thing. And I thought at first, I thought it was some kind of a prank, like when the fight got announced officially. And now, everybody is, throwing a temper tantrum saying, "Oh no, boxing is becoming it's becoming a circus now. It's not even a sport anymore. It's about the show." This is my favorite one. Boxing is becoming more and more like professional wrestling now. And let me tell y'all, you are 100% right, because look at what boxing has to compete with. In the COVID era, not just combat sports, but sports in general have been hurting. So they kind of have to do something new and innovative to get people to watch. So they figure, why not stick a YouTuber slash rising boxing star with one of the sport's all-time greats? Why not? It makes for something perfect, doesn't it? But it's good. The thing is, even knowing what we know, even with all the whining, the crying, the complaining, and the griping, we are all still going to tune in to watch it just because we're curious. Can somebody like Logan Paul knock off Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Can it be done? Is this going to make more money than the Mayweather-McGregor fight? Is this going to be, or are we just going to watch this to see how bad it gets? Are we going to watch a potential dumpster fire? That's what we're here to find out, folks. But anyway, let's size up the competitors. Now, as far as resumes, this is one of those regards where, there really is no comparison to these. Especially when it comes to level of competition, prior opponents and experience and all that. Because if you, let's size them up. When it comes to boxing experience, IQ, and overall technique, it's not even close. It's Floyd Mayweather by a mile. And this is actually a statistical fact. Floyd Mayweather Jr., his boxing career is as long as Logan Paul has been living. He's been boxing as long as Logan Paul has been alive. So that should tell you everything, right? But thing is, people's biggest concern is, Floyd Mayweather is 44 years old. Has he lost a step? Does he still have it? Is he going to be in shape for this fight? Is he going to take it lightly, which is going to cause it to be more competitive than people give him credit for? Or is he going to take Logan Paul lightly and end up getting slept? And if he does lose, will this be the first official loss in his career? Is this going to count? Yeah, those are the biggest question marks going into this fight. But yes, when it comes to technique, experience, defense, it's not close. Like I said, Floyd Mayweather, light years ahead of him. Now, what does Logan Paul actually bring to this fight? He brings the drama, he brings the charisma. I'm not saying that Floyd doesn't, but people say, he brings also his youth and his athleticism to the fight, because also he's bigger than Floyd. Floyd is 5'8", probably going to be coming into this fight no heavier than 155, 160. That's probably his walking around weight. Logan is what? About 6 foot, 6'1", 185, 190. He's probably going to be coming into this fight at least 30 pounds heavier than Floyd. But hey, the thing is, Floyd is no stranger to fighting guys who are bigger than him, which he got criticized for when he fought Juan Manuel Marquez. Like, bro, you don't fight guys bigger than you. Why don't you fight somebody your own size? He fought Canelo. He fought Sugar Shane. He fought, the thing is, he fought a whole bunch of guys who were bigger than him and beat them convincingly through boxing technique. But, in combination with Logan Paul's youth and his power, is that going to give Floyd some problems? It could if Floyd takes him lightly. So the thing is, that's all. Like I said, that's the biggest question mark. Is Floyd going to underestimate him? I don't think he's going to underestimate him. I just think that he's probably going to take him lightly the first couple of rounds. But you know what they say. In boxing, in combat sports, you always have a puncher's chance. There's always that one chance where your opponent could land that one sweet lucky punch to end your night for good and put you to sleep. I mean, the thing is, they don't call it a punch a chance for nothing because that's all it really is. A chance. Could it happen? Absolutely. Is it likely to happen? If Floyd does his homework, if Floyd's technique is sharp, if he keeps up his training, like we pretty much seen he has been, probably not. That's the only chance that I really do give Logan. Now, people have questioned Logan's credibility as a legitimate boxer and a legitimate competitor. I mean, the thing is, like, people can call this a sideshow if they want, but Logan Paul and his brother Jake, they have been taking combat sports seriously for the last 2 or 3 years, getting professional trainers, professional people to box and spar with them to sharpen their skills. So you can say what they want. You say, oh, these guys are YouTubers and Vine stars and yada, yada, yada. But they are taking the sport seriously, as they should. Because the last thing you want to do is step in the ring with a professional boxer and get hurt. That's the last thing that you want to do. It's not called the hurt business for nothing. But, man, now the X factor. What is one factor that could give Logan Paul the edge? What's one thing that he has that Floyd doesn't? I mean, you could say that Floyd's seen it all and done it all, but it is the unknown. It's like, well, do you really know how he's going to approach the fights? The thing is, one X factor is you don't know how he's going to approach it because there's not enough game tape on Logan to really study. So it's like, I don't know what to watch out for. So let me just stick to the fundamentals. That's the biggest X factor that Logan has that he can use, is the fact that there's not enough game tape on him to study. So he can come with a new style that Floyd hasn't seen before. But once again, also, one thing that Floyd has that Logan doesn't is the fact that he has seen it all. He has 20 plus years of boxing experience. The thing is, even from him dominating to him just barely winning, Floyd always has found a way to come out on top. His adaptability. And his adaptability is bar none. And I don't think that we've seen so far in his 3 or 4 professional fights, we haven't seen how Logan can adapt under pressure. So yeah, that's definitely one thing that we're gonna have to watch out for. But anyway, who do I think is gonna win this fight? Smart Money says Floyd by decision. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Logan is probably gonna win. Yeah, I'll be generous. I'll probably say a couple of the opening rounds and 1 or 2 of the middle rounds if Floyd takes it off. So I will say that I'm going to give this to Floyd by decision 8-4 over Logan Paul. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this fight. I mean, if you're going to watch it at all, do you guys think is it stupid enough for you not to tune in? Or are you going to tune in out of curiosity just because you're a boxing fan, you don't have anything else to do? And because we're finally actually getting some sports back in this world because of what we've been going through in the last year and some things. But yeah, anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.